We Day, as we know, there are 16,000 kids that pack into the Key Arena, and they have to earn their way into this place. And Olivia Holt is here. Now, wait, we have to talk about this because I'm catching you right after you were on stage.
Yeah.
And I almost fell getting into my chair, and you're like, "No, girl, it's okay. It just happened to be." What happened?
I wish I knew what happened. I sort of blacked out when it did. Not legitimately. I didn't legitimately fall and black out, or else I probably wouldn't be in this interview right now. But yeah, I was walking onto stage, and I guess I was just walking too fast, and I just ate it. Full pancake onto the stage.
But it happened.
It happens, and you just gotta. And I had to continue. Like I had to run on stage, do my throw, and I was off. And
there's thousands of kids that are watching you, and they're watching you be a real person who trips sometimes and falls. What do you say to these kids to inspire them to help other kids and other real people just kind of embrace who they are despite their differences, where they come from, things like that? Like, what do you tell kids to, be welcome to one another?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's so important to sort of have a community or a tribe of people that you feel are supportive and loving and who respect you, and there's no judgment ever. There's, I feel like there's a fine line between, having that like playful, fun, relationship, but then there's also, at the end of the day, ultimately you want somebody who's going to be there for you. And, I'm no life guru, but it's taken me, a long time to sort of find those people in my life, and I think I still am. But finding those people who are very supportive and loving, and it's very fun and carefree, and I think it's so important to have those people like that in your life.
Now, what do you do to give back? Like, if you were, coming to We Day as a participant, what would you have said? This is what I did. This is how I earned my ticket in.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, coming here, I learned so much. I mean, I soak up so much knowledge. Every We Day that I've come to, I've learned something new. And, I did a Me to We trip last July. I went to Kenya and did some really awesome things. Learned a lot about the education there, the lifestyle that they have. We built some schools, some wells, and I had a really incredible experience, and I think I learned a lot about, what education is like there. And every girl that I met, it was really inspiring to see the way that they handle their education and how they don't take it for granted. And it's a big deal. It's so important to be knowledgeable and have that education, and all they want to do when they're older is teach. And that to me was such a special thing to hear, because I don't hear that anywhere that I go. And then being there and sort of understanding that was really really incredible. So I mean, hopefully, giving a child their education is something that I ultimately want to be able to do.
Do you have a memory of the first time you ever helped someone else, like volunteering or things like that? Like, what's your earliest memory of that?
I grew up in the South, very close to St. Jude Research Children's Hospital. And I remember my granddad volunteered at the hospital a lot, so I grew up knowing, what their mission was to, help cure childhood cancer. And, I think I started getting involved, and one of the first things that I did at the hospital was I threw a karaoke party.
Fun.
And it was super fun, yeah. A lot of the kids came down to the lobby, and we just had a good time and sang and danced. And I think, as simple as that may sound, it really not just impacted them, but it impacted me in so many ways. And I think it's so important to take things into perspective and to remember there's something bigger than you out there.
Now, we're talking about karaoke. What song were you singing?
I mean, my go-to karaoke song is "I Will Survive" by Gloria Gaynor. That's just
sing it?
My absolutely. Where do you want to start?
At the beginning. I mean, you're obviously going to play another one, all right?
At first, I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I can never live without you by my side. And I will survive. I will survive. Hey!
Oh, she even did the ear thing too.
Yeah, you have to.
Right. Olivia, thank you so much. Appreciate you and all that you do for the
fun.
kids and We Day. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Of course.